Now, the heavy presence in civilian settlements is definitely a threat to a democratic ethos. But just imagine, we've seen what's happened in Afghanistan. If the troops were withdrawn, if we had a position whereby the protections were not there, the plight of Jammu and Kashmir would be the same as Afghanistan.
UK parliamentarian Bob Blackman sparked a debate with his statement in the House of Commons yesterday. Speaking during a debate on the human rights situation in Kashmir, Blackman likened Kashmir to Afghanistan. The debate proposal was given by his colleagues Debbie Abrahams and Yasmin Qureshi. He said, if the troops were withdrawn, the absence of protection would create an Afghanistan-like situation in Kashmir.
The fact is, the Kashmiri Valley is a beautiful area to see. It is an opportunity for tourism, for culture, for trade, for hydroelectric power, and many other aspects. But the fact is, it's been tainted by multiple mass exodus, terrorist attacks, killings, child marriages, and forced conversions by radical Islamist terrorists. Now, the heavy presence in civilian settlements is definitely a threat to a democratic ethos. But just imagine, we've seen what's happened in Afghanistan. If the troops were withdrawn, if we had a position whereby the protections were not there, the plight of Jammu and Kashmir would be the same as Afghanistan, with Islamist forces coming in and eliminating democracy in the area.
He further stated that it is because of the Indian security forces that the agenda of the Islamist forces remains unfulfilled.
It is only the Indian army and the sound footing of the Indian military democracy that has stopped the region of Jammu and Kashmir, short of resembling the Taliban-occupied Afghanistan. It only makes sense for them to do so because the region is legally and rightfully an integral part of the Republic of India. And the world must come to this. Now, for the colleagues otherwise, I think you must recognise reality.
Debbie Abrahams also landed in the eye of a storm after she raised the issue of human rights in Kashmir last year. The House of Commons witnessed a heated debate last year when Debbie Abrahams claimed that the all-party parliamentary group on Kashmir received money from the Pakistan government. In India, the centre has beefed up security in Kashmir Valley to avert terror plots and to keep the state from the clutches of separatists and Islamists. The Indian Army gunned down 3 heavily armed militants in Uri on September 23rd. A large cache of arms and ammunition was recovered from them. The Indian Army has detected increased activity at the launch pads on the other side of the LOC. The major goal of the forces is to prevent these elements from entering Indian soil and to keep the region safe from Islamist militants.